Hey guys, what's up? It's Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm back with another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning the 13th of January through the 19th of January in my Aura Estelle A5 Wide Cloud Planner using my Caress Press 2025 inserts. And this week I decided to use the kit called Frosted Dreams from Scribble Prints Co. And I initially had this slotted for the week after because I wanted to use a football kit while the Washington Commanders were in the playoffs, and I did not expect them to make it this far. So I decided to use this kit this week and move it up a week because one, it was snowy and cold AF. It's been such a cold winter. It's concerning that half of the world, or America, I should say, is on fire and the other half is freezing freaking cold. Um, but yeah, so I wanted to use this kit because it was freezing, it was cold, and also there's a bear in the kit, and it was Mochi, my parents' puppy, who is actually a teddy bear dog, and she looks exactly like a bear. Like, it's kind of creepy how like closely she looks to a bear, but she looks just like a bear. So I put the teddy bear snow box thing on the left hand corner and ended up putting a foiled quote that says birthday girl on it. But I was like, this is literally perfect. So not only are the Commanders doing amazing currently, I am filming this like the week after this, and it's going up much, much later, like probably after the Super Bowl. So I'm still nervous, but I'm just really excited I get to push my football kit to the week after this. I'll definitely use it the week after this because then the week after I'm doing Lunar New Year, and then it's the Super Bowl, and then it's like Valentine's Day, and then I'm going to Thailand. So yeah. I was just really, really happy I got to push that kit, and the Commanders are doing great. And also, it's been so cold. It snowed like Monday, Tuesday, Friday of the week before this, and because it was snow cold, because it was so cold, the snow just literally still hasn't left. It's just been on the ground for forever now, which is kind of crazy because usually the temperature warms up and the snow melts, but it has not done that yet. So I used this kit with Hollow. I was really excited to do another kind of core foil moment. I did mix in white foil as well, but I used Hollow solid underlays, and then I ended up putting, I think they were the Elsa underlays on top in white. From Plana Hannah, I do have a code at Hannah's shop. You can use Laura15 to save 15% off, or mention Laura in the notes and you'll get my freebie. So I'm putting those on top to kind of look like snow. And then the bottom washi, I just use some of her snowflake washi, and then some like, I don't remember what she calls it, like dot confetti or whatever, bottom washi. And then I just used some twinkle headers I had saved and some overlays I had saved in my core foil collection, which I literally never touch anymore. So this year I kind of want to be more intentional about touching that binder because I have so much gold, silver, rose gold, hollow, sparkly hollow stuff saved. I just hate like doing a bunch of foils in one kit. So if I'm doing like two fun foils or one fun foil, I usually don't want to incorporate a core foil. But in this case, it was throughout the base. So I was able to use just regular hollow, and then the last week too. So I kind of just want to be more intentional about using some of my core foil stuff up because I have just so much stuff in my collection, and it just like makes no sense that I buy new foil every week. It's same as like a kit. Like, I know I love the new stuff and the new art, but I have so much stuff hoarded. I could probably keep planning for like a year or two, maybe three longer without buying anything and like keep doing what I do, which is so terrible. But it is what it is. A collection video will be up eventually. By the way, I am planning on doing my first ever kit collection because I have so many kits hoarded now. So eventually that will be up, but I know I've never done that before. I usually don't hoard that many kits, but I feel like last year I bought way too many kits, but I really don't regret it because I feel like a lot of the art is diminishing and some of it is really cute art. So this is the base of the spread. I just love the simplicity of the hollow and the white. I did have custom hollow and white scripts in Hannah's Font Choice 15 that I used throughout the week. And then I used some white icons as well. I didn't really use hollow ones. The white ones are kind of hard to see, but I don't really mind it. I feel like this is just a really soft spread. I love these colors so, so much, especially color blocked. I think this looks so beautiful and whimsical and pretty. I just love these colors so much. And this spread, maybe my favorite so far of the year. I mean, I've only done like 3, but maybe one of my favorites. Have I done 3? Yeah, this is my 3rd, and I think it's my favorite. On Monday the 13th, I did have work orientation, so I was working this day. I started my new job, which was exciting, and then I kind of took a nap and relaxed after I cuddled Jake. And then we went to my parents' house because it was Mochi, their dog's 5th birthday, and I wanted to celebrate. We actually went on Saturday, and I think I mentioned in my last plan with me, I was like really depressed that day, and so I ended up leaving early and just crying all night. And so I was like, I want to go back and celebrate Mochi's birthday. So I went back this day because it was her actual birthday this day. And yeah, we just celebrated her birthday. My mom made like homemade treats and it was pretty low key, but it was fun. We gave her gift the Saturday before this, but we just played with her and hung out with her. And I just love her so, so much. We got her right before the shutdown on the pandemic, during the pandemic, which it's still like occurring. But, we got her the day before on like March 21st. It was my dog, Maisie, the Shih Tzu I used to have, her 15th birthday at the time, so I remember the day really well. But yeah, we got her that day, and it's just crazy that it's basically been like 5 years since the start of COVID because, oh my God. I feel like it's been the slowest but fastest 5 years ever, if that's possible. I don't know. We went and got our favorite ice cream, Carmen's, that's local to where my parents live this day. And then we watched Monday Night Football. And I did do a lot of film editing and uploading this week. I had 3 videos go up every week in the month of January, and I'm trying to do that in February as well. I got kind of behind when I was doing IVF in December, and I just had so many videos I wanted to upload in the new year because I have so many like final videos to publish of my planner, my 2024 planner, and it's just like a new year, so I have a lot of things I want to post. So I have been trying to keep on top of YouTube also as a way of like not being depressed. I like doing YouTube. It kind of takes me into a different space. So I have been just trying to cope by doing YouTube and planning and distracting myself because one of the main skills I learned doing DBT therapy was distract skills, and it's very helpful. On Tuesday, my friend came over and gave me a massage, and then our doggos had a play date, so I marked that. And then Jake and Ollie and I went to Home Depot together. We literally go to Home Depot all the time now. I don't know. Like, we just go there all the time. Like, I literally never went there. I went there like growing up, like when I lived in a house with my dad, but like ever since college and like living in an apartment, never go to Home Depot. Ever since buying a house like a year and a half ago, always at Home Depot. It's kind of crazy. And then I went to Hobby Lobby, I think, and got a few things. I told my mom yesterday I shop at Hobby Lobby, and she gave me the most judgmental look of my life. And I was like, Mom, I love you because you should be judging me for that. It is something I should 100% be judged for. And then we took Oliver to the dog park, which it was so freezing and cold. Like, people weren't even in the park. They were like outside of the park because the park was so snowy and it was just so, so cold. And then I just bullet journaled for the rest of this day. I've been really into my bullet journal as of lately. On Wednesday, I took Oliver on a walk, and then we went to a soda place I really like called Coco's. We took Oliver to Petco, and then I did more shopping. I think I went to Michael's, and I don't remember where else, to be honest, but did the shopping. And then we got Lido's for dinner this night, which is like really good pizza in the DMV. It's like square cut, and it's personally my favorite pizza and probably Jake's favorite pizza too. It's just so, so good. So we love Lido's. And then I cleaned, I did more film editing and uploading and more journaling. So I was really just doing the thing this week in terms of YouTube and my hobbies because I've been going through it, y'all. On Thursday, the 16th, I had a fertility appointment, which this kind of turned things around for me between my beta test, which was 2 weeks before this, and this fertility appointment because they weren't able to see me until this day. That was her first available. I was just feeling really sad and stuck and like didn't know the next steps because I hadn't seen my doctor. And I was just like going through it. So having this fertility appointment was really nice. I feel like ever since then, it's been like a week since then actually, which is kind of crazy. But ever since then, I have felt a lot better because we have like a plan in place and we're moving forward in the process. It's just such a hard process to go through, but I filmed, edited, and uploaded some more. And then Ollie and Jake and I went to Home Goods together. And then the plumber came over because guess what? We had another leak under our kitchen sink, so we had to get that fixed. Jake might have been able to fix it himself. He's not like the most handy person ever, but he probably could have fixed it himself. But we have been so depressed lately. I was like, I don't blame you for paying a plumber to fix it. It wasn't that expensive. It wasn't that big of a deal, but like we needed it fixed because we couldn't use our kitchen sink. And I was like, I don't blame you for not wanting to fix this. Like, I can't do anything right now. I'm so depressed. So if you want to pay a plumber, go ahead. I cleaned this day because we had to like clean under our whole kitchen sink, so that the plumber could like access it. And then I like tidied it up after the fact. So I did that. Watched some YouTube, and then I was reading Iron Flame because Onyx Storm was coming out in less than a week at the time. So I was like, reading Iron Flame, and Onyx Storm is out already. I have the copy and I just still haven't opened it. I've heard it's a lot better than Iron Flame. If you have read Onyx Storm, please let me know your thoughts down below without any spoilers, because I probably still haven't read it by the time this video goes up. Who knows though? Maybe I'll read it in Thailand, which this video might go up when I'm in Thailand. So yeah, I was reading, and I will tell you guys, I'm not a reader. I don't like reading. It was like really, I had a traumatic childhood and reading was not fun for me growing up, and I just have a really negative connotation from it now. I'm not going to go into it. It's childhood trauma. But I'm just not really big into reading. Jake loves reading, so he always reads the Fourth Wing books before me, but he's really into Brandon Sanderson books, which are like way over my head. But Fourth Wing series is pretty much the only thing I read right now. I'm trying to get into ACOTAR. I have the book, I just haven't read it. And then I also have the Crazy Rich Asian books, which I want to read. But other than that, I just like reading is a struggle for me. On Friday the 17th, we had a Rover dog get dropped off with us, so I marked that. And then I had therapy this day. I finally went back to therapy. I kept canceling my therapy appointments, which was so bad because I was so depressed and I was like, I don't want to talk about it. But this day, Jake was like, you need to go. So I went, and then we walked the dogs after. I did more cleaning. I was in a cleaning mode this week. Oh my gosh, I like literally deep cleaned the whole freaking house. I did finish Iron Flame. I was actually supposed to hang out with my cousin, but she canceled because she wasn't feeling well, and I spent the whole night finishing Iron Flame, which no regrets. And then I got McDonald's after. I had a long call with our friend Alex. Me and Jake had a long call with him, and then I just edited for YouTube this night. On Saturday, the 18th, I was reunited with Mochi, and this was a pretty busy day. We first went to Alexandria, Virginia in the like early morning or late morning, early afternoon to meet up with some of our family that was in town. My cousin's kids were in town because one of his daughters like a really good fencer, and they have a fencing tournament every MLK weekend. So we went to Alexandria, and this was also the weekend of the inauguration. The inauguration was the 20th, the Monday after this, and we could not get a reservation at any American restaurants, but had no problem getting a Thai restaurant reservation, which I just think is so funny. Also, my cousin didn't make it here because Trumpers were being racist to him on the plane, and he decided he just didn't feel safe flying with them, so he just didn't come, which is kind of crazy because he's Asian and I'm Asian, and I've gotten kicked off the plane, and my mom's Asian and has had issues on the plane, and it's just like, do we not see this as a trend, y'all? um so yeah, we had a family lunch at a Thai restaurant. My brother and my sister-in-law were there, and then like I said, my cousin's wife, because my cousin didn't make it, and their kids and my parents and me and Jake, and we had Thai food, and then we went to like the Torpedo Factory, which is in Alexandria, and then we went to Paper Source because my cousin's daughter really likes shopping. She's like 12. And then we came home, we walked the dogs quickly, and then we went out to another family dinner with my other side of the family. So the first side was my dad's side, and then this side was my mom's side, who actually lives like close to us. But my cousin was in town for my grandfather's 93rd birthday, which was on Monday. So we had a family dinner to celebrate that this day, which was really fun. And I just love my grandpa so much. He's such a sweet old man. And I posted him on my Instagram wishing him a happy 93rd birthday, and everyone's like, oh my God, he looks so good for 93. And I'm like, I know, I love him so much. And then we watched the Washington Commanders game, and they freaking won the divisional game, which was so freaking crazy. We basically haven't made it to a Super Bowl since 1991, and we haven't won like the first playoff game since like sometime in the 2000s. It's been like 22 or 20 years since then, and then 33 years since a Super Bowl. So I'm just praying. I mean, Jane Daniels is just amazing. He's turned our whole team around. We have new ownership. We have a new coach. It's just feeling so good because me and Jake's whole life, I mean, Jake is a much bigger Commanders fan than I am. He grew up going to the games and stuff. I was just like watching on TV. I mean, I have immigrant parents. They're not really into football. So, yeah, it's just crazy because like our whole life they haven't been good basically, and now they're good, and it's just kind of crazy. And they're the underdogs every week, and it's just like you have to root for the underdog. Like, how could you not? Like, I just love that for us. On Sunday, it did snow this day a little. It was like flurrying. It didn't really stick because it was kind of warm the day before. But yeah, it was flurrying, and then we watched football this day. We went to Home Depot again because we had to get salt because the next few days it was supposed to be like really, really cold, and our HOA has done a terrible job salting these past few snowstorms, which it's been like nonstop basically. And I have slipped on ice, like actually fell. And every time I'm walking out there, walking Oliver, I'm slipping, and it's just not fun. I'm really cautious and I don't like it. I don't like slipping. I don't like the ice. I hate black ice. So Jake likes salts so much for us. We've already gone through like one big bag, and so he had to get another big bag this day. And then I did do some filming, editing, and uploading again, watched Sunday Night Football, and then finished the night off by watching some YouTube. So that is the week in full, the day by day. Like I said, I'm loving this color block so, so much. I did use some doodles from SPC as well. I used some of my sampler, which was in like a pale pink sparkle, or I forget what she called it, purple pink sparkle. It's one of her color of the weeks, but my sampler when I was on her Scribble Squad last year, one of my samplers was that colorway for a month. So I used a bunch of that, and then I used some of of my hollow scribblers I had as well, and doodles from SPC, which I believe are in her shop. So yeah, I'm going ahead and putting on some of this deco from my Plannahannah deco sheets. I had the snowflake bits and the confetti bits, so I sprinkled those throughout, and those both match my bottom washi. I love that she has the mini deco pieces on the bottom washi because I love mini deco. But yeah, I love this kit so much. I love this art. I think it's so beautiful. It gives me total vibes of the current weather we have here in the DMV, as well as like across most of the country. I feel like, at least when I'm filming this, because again, I'm like mass filming before I go to Thailand / just catching up, and I have a lot of videos on the queue right now, so I know this is going to be up much later, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am hopefully going to turn a corner here soon and get into my new job working. I'm waiting on a licensure to come in because my new job is in North Carolina and I'm working like remote. So I need a North Carolina licensure to practice. So I'm waiting for that to come in. But I did start a new job this week and had my updated fertility appointment. So that felt really good. And I'm just trying to beat the depression. Although the next week is the inauguration and I'm currently living through it and it's a living hell. So, you know, nothing really gets better here in this country or in this world or in this life. Anyways, this is the plan with me in full. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are the leftovers that I will be destashing. Please feel free to DM me on the Instagram if you would like some destashed leftovers, and follow me over there for pictures and reels of this spread. Laura Marie Plans. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.